Now to the good part.
Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. You can feel the excitement in the air for this game. It's part of the NBA Cup. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the New York Knicks. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now, New York starting five. They've got Jalen Brunson. MP is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Diawara in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Powell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Dimon, and it's Branham in at the two. Grant, this season seems to be off to a strong start. Teams are coming together pretty quickly.
You know, B.A., what other choice is there? The competition is fierce in this league, so it's sink or swim right away the moment the season starts.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. Here's Dimon. Towns on a screen. The shot. And it's Dimon missing. And so MP will bring it up for New York. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
And Brooklyn has possession. It's a three-point game. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So both teams making some changes here. On the wing, MP. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
And despite drawing a lot of contact, he just kept coming, which resulted in a ton of free throws.
So on the floor for New York, Jalen Brunson is out there with MP. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Brooks in at the 5, roaming the paint. Branham misses. Knicks trail by 7. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from it. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Back to Towns. Here's Branham. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
MP looking it over. Hart finds MP. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Brunson from the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. For Brooklyn, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Claxton. Towns with the ball. He's against Sohan. And it's blocked. MP outside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Powell, then it's Dimon, and it's Branham in at the 2. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Pass to Towns. To the left side wing. Here's Dimon. 4 on the clock. Nails the wide-open jumper. Dimon's got his second basket on the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the three-pointer goes. 18 points for MP.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Antetokounmpo's got 20.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Here's MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
The Nets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team, and that's what gives me joy. Guys?
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. From deep, MP. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Antetokounmpo for 3. The shot comes out. Oh, great D that time from MP. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Will it go? Oh, MP with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. A moment to rest and... Robert Williams checked in for Branham. MP is checked in for New York. Here's MP. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Nets trail by 18. So on the floor for New York, they've got Josh Hart. MP is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Brooks in at the 5 down low. Surratt for 3. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Brunson's got 29.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Out to the right wing. Here's Toure. MP with the block. And they're able to recover. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. 6 to shoot, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
So the Nets making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is.
Are you kidding me? Wow!
Man! Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
To the wing, right side. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice now. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And he makes it.
I just love the ball movement.
Well, the Nets shooting 40% from the field in this one. Powell outside. Pass to Claxton. Here's Towns. To end the drought. Out to the wing. Toure for 3. Can't hit that one. Good D by MP.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Towns has got 27 points.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
MP left side. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Powell outside. Now Claxton. Towns right side. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Toure. And it's New York with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, that was something else, man! Wow!
Showing some power. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Pass to Towns. To the middle. Here's Toure from deep. MP with the block.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to. Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. It's not complicated. He's been on fire this quarter. Feed him the rock.
Here's Powell. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to...
Oh, man.
Oh, punch that was.
Bad intentions.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Oh, MP throws it down.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Claxton up top. Pass to Toure. The three. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson's got 4 rebounds now.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And it's good. 2 points. Toure's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Pass to Brunson. Launches it. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Brunson's got 18 points in just the second half. Well, the Nets shooting just 28% during this fourth quarter. And here's Claxton. Brooks defending. Here's Toure. Over MP. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
And got it. Another basket.
And it's hard to believe how many times he's lit up the scoreboard like this over the years.
He's coming very close to tying the mark for 4th most 50-point games in NBA history. To the inside, Toure banked it in off the glass.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
New York has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Count it.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
And Brooklyn's shooting 40% so far in this one. Towns outside. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Schroeder in for Jalen Brunson. On the wing, MP. And good! There's another!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Dimon. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. Here's MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Here's Towns. Here's Branham. And it's off from three-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
A solid win for them here in the first of 4 meetings this season. They've come out and set the tone against Brooklyn.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
I think his authoritative defense was huge for them tonight. He established early that he wasn't allowing easy buckets.
And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
Pass to Powell. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Traore. 6 on the shot clock. Over MP. Traore can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Dimon. Powell, a screen on Schroeder. For three, Demon. No good.
Tremendous effort on the boards. He's been playing big all night.
Good! That's another bucket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And as we leave, we present our player